Hi, Pastor Jesse. How are you?
Good morning, Erica. How's my reception, by the way? Is
I,
it coming through clear?
I think you sound pretty clear. Thank you for
Okay.
asking.
Yeah, just wanted to make sure before we started talking. And yeah, very good. But
Pastor
glad to
Jesse,
join you today.
I am so thankful to have your voice on the radio this morning. Tell me what's on your mind because I know that you talk to God a lot.
It's terrifying, isn't it? When
Yeah.
you think about what happened yesterday, and I was just there for the World Cup at a watch party, and I was thinking how festive that was, and then compare it to this event, which my daughter, by the way, was talking about going to. So
Oh,
this one hits all of us close to home. When you see the crowds running away, literally grabbing their babies, parents are, and leaving the strollers there, it's terrifying to see that and think that's in our city. But Eric, I also think it's a wake up call
hmm.
for us and thinking through, okay, what can we do to build up our city as well?
Yes. What does that look like for us even today? How do we keep our eyes focused on Jesus, who is still on the throne, and receive his peace in the midst of these feelings that we're having?
Yes, Erica, events like this, I think, are really move us to pray because deep prayer comes out of deep pain, deep need. And when you think about praying right now, pray for families who have lost loved ones. Pray for those who are in the hospital fighting for their lives. And
Yeah.
pray for law enforcement still looking for another shooter. And pray for our communities, too. Erica, my mind goes to the Bible where they're coming out of exile. The city's in ruins. And the question is, what can everyone do? And Zerubbabel knows that it's time to rebuild the temple. And there's people that need to help rebuild the churches. All of us, let's rebuild, let's strengthen churches. And then Ezra is seeing their hearts and he's building up their faith with the word. And then we have also in the city Nehemiah who's saying we need to serve in the city and rebuild the wall and protection and all of those different needs, all those different roles. And I think the question is, what role has your name on it? How is God leading you? And how can you be part of the solution and part of the healing? And it's not a time to be passive right now. I think part of it stirs up a righteous anger. Like, how can this happen?
Yeah.
How can people just be shot? And we need to listen to God right now. We need to cry out for the city. And then we need to have courage and move forward and unite. Pray for unity. Pray for peace. And pray for God because underneath it all, Erica, we need God. And that's what it screams to me is that our city in many ways needs to humble ourselves and turn to Jesus.
Amen. Pastor Jesse, your voice is always such a comfort to all of us. Thank you, and God bless you, my brother.
Praying for healing, Erica. We love Seattle. God is doing great things. The story's not over, and this will not have the final say in any way, but may this be part of our story that God redeems and that you alone are God as we look to him together and just draw near to Jesus, our good shepherd.
Amen. Thank you again. So appreciate you.
Walking with you, Erica.
Take
Thank
care.
you.
Okay. I'm going to just